Suprabhat. Today we are going to learn about arc of a circle. What is arc of a circle? Have you seen ever a broken bangle? Yes, all of you must have seen a broken bangle. The pieces of broken bangle can be considered as arc of a circle. Whenever a line segment divides a circle in two parts, then it is divided into two arcs. Suppose line L intersects circle at point A and B, and this is one point X and this is another point Y. Then AXB is one of the arc and AYB is another arc. So here AYB, major arc, you can see center lies towards the arc AYB. Therefore, major arc is AYB. And minor arc is arc AXB. Here, A and B are end points of the arc AYB or AXB. But minor arc is generally written as only arc AB. Whenever we say minor arc, it is always the arc AB, it is always the minor arc. If we have to write major arc, we must write the three-lettered name. Now, arcs are considered with measure of arc. Every arc must have a measure. Here you can see center, and here I can draw an angle. O, A, B and Y. So whatever, if theta is there, then measure of arc AB is equal to measure of central angle AOB. That is, whatever arc subtends an angle with center, measure of that angle is equal to measure of that arc. And measure of whatever reflex angle is measure of arc AYB is equal to measure of angle AOB but reflex angle. Is equal to, both are same. All of us know that measure of circle is 360 and therefore measure of arc AYB is equal to 360 minus theta degree. So, in this way we measure the measure of arc. Measure of arc is nothing but the measure of its corresponding central angle. Again we know that if measure of two angles is congruent, then the angles are said to be congruent. If length of two segments is congruent, then we say that measure of the segments are also congruent. Okay? But what can we say about arc? Suppose I draw two concentric circles, and in this case I can draw arcs having same measure. But can I say those arcs are congruent? Can I say those arcs are congruent? Suppose I say AB and CD. Are arcs AB and CD congruent? No. Why? Because radius of circle is not same. They cannot overlap. And therefore, if both measure and radius of circle are equal, then and then only arcs are congruent to each other. How to add arcs? Suppose this is arc A, B. Here I can take a point C and I can take also a point Y. Arc AB plus arc CY. Can I add arc AB plus arc CY is equal to arc BY? No, because endpoint C is not common. But I can add arc BA plus AC because endpoint is common and centers interiors are disjoint. If there is another point, suppose here D, arc AB plus CD. Arc AB plus CD. Suppose CD is equal to some alpha. Can I say arc AB plus arc CD is equal to alpha plus beta? No, because this part of AOD is common to both the interiors and therefore I cannot. Such overlapping interiors are there. In that case, also I cannot add the arcs. I can add the arcs if one radius is common to both the arcs and both are on same circle and interiors are disjoint. Like adjacent angles, we can add only measures of adjacent angles, not any other types of angles. Now we are going to prove that congruent arcs subtend congruent chords or congruent chords intercept congruent arcs. That is, chords corresponding to congruent arcs are of a circle or congruent circle are congruent. What is given? AXB CYD. Arc AXB congruent to arc CYD or EZF. I am proving in both ways. These two chords are congruent in same circle, or we can say arc AB is congruent to arc EF. Congruent to arc EZF. Now what we have to prove? AB is congruent to DC or AB is congruent to EF. What is given? These are congruent chords, means their radius are same. That is, all radius are same. And congruent chords have same measure. Theta, theta, O, P. That we can say segment OA congruent to segment CO and segment OB congruent to segment OD and angle AOB congruent to angle COD, or segment OA for different circles congruent to segment PE, segment OB congruent to segment PF, and angle AOB congruent to angle EPF. So S and angle is included. O point is common. O is between point. P is between point, and therefore we can write by SS test triangle AOB congruent to triangle COD or triangle AOB congruent to triangle EPF, and therefore corresponding sides of congruent triangles are congruent, that is AB congruent to segment CD or AB congruent to EF. Now for opposite, what is given? Chords are congruent. Here arcs are not given congruent. Chords are congruent for same circle or two congruent circles, separate circles. So can we say that corresponding arcs are congruent? You can see that two sides are congruent, all three sides are congruent, all three sides are congruent. Therefore, we can easily apply as test for each two triangles, and we can say that the two triangles are congruent by SSS test. Segment AB congruent to segment CD, segment AB congruent to segment EF. Therefore, by SSS test, triangle AOB congruent to triangle COD, that gives us corresponding angle AOB congruent to angle COD or angle AOB congruent to angle EPF, and therefore we can say that arc AB congruent to arc CD, arc AB congruent to arc EF. Listen, I have explained in both ways. If the arcs are in same circle or two different congruent circles.